Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to my review of the Mora Craftline Q Model 510. You are at the We All Juggle Knives channel, by the way. Welcome one and all. This knife was $15. It has a polypropylene handle and it is made in Sweden. The length on the blade is 3 3/4 inches. I wear a large size glove, there you see it in hand. It's got a Scandi grind and it is high carbon steel. All right, we are going to do a lot of cutting tasks with this blade. Here it is, got some standard paracord there. I think this is a pretty common task that you might encounter in the out of doors. Now the We All Juggle Knives channel is dedicated to finding you useful gear that is not overly expensive. And that's one reason I love Mora knives. You know, they have served me very well throughout the years. Alright, as you can see, this knife is making short work of cutting the paracord. But we got more stuff coming up. We got some woodwork. But yeah, you gotta love Moras. Now, most of my subscribers already know about Moras, but remember, there's new people. There's new people coming of age and coming into our community every year. So we must spread the word and tell people if they don't already know. And also, I have found that even if people already own a knife in a video, they do seem to love seeing someone using a knife that they know and love. Alright, so it's all good. So as you saw, you know, this took off some big slivers of wood, and it's also good for some finer whittling as well. So how are you all doing? I hope you are doing well, staying happy and healthy, maybe getting some new steel, treating yourself to some new steel. Right there we made a pointy stick. I'm doing well myself. Thank you for asking. You know, my fitness and nutrition program is continuing to progress, and I will have some more fitness videos up soon. But first, we've got some sharp steel to show off. Yes. All right, just making another pointy stick there. Yeah, it was a real hot day that day, about 90 degrees. Quite a lot of bugs out there. All right, but I wanted to review this Mora 510 because I think it's one of the lesser known Moras. I mean, I see a lot of people with, let's say, the Mora Companion, the Mora Basic. You got the Mora Robust, the Garberg, the Kansbowl, the Eldris, right? So this was kind of a sleeper, so I just wanted to show it to you and make sure you know that this thing exists. All right, here we're making a notch stick, practicing our notches, a little bit of bushcraft. Now, one thing I like about this 510, it does not have a pronounced guard, right? And that's actually a benefit if you're doing bushcraft, because a big old guard on a knife can get in the way of certain bushcraft cuts, right? And also a large choil can be undesirable as well. So this has neither, so it's more bushcrafty. Now, if you are teaching young people, you might actually want like a big guard on your knife just for safety for those people. But you all are pros, right? So you don't need a guard. So this knife would be good for all of you, of course. Now, this knife is part of the Mora Craft series, which is actually for tradesmen, carpenters, people who work with their hands, right? But in the U.S., it would often be used as an outdoors knife as well. Right, so it's making good progress in making our notch stick, good for woodwork. There's my trio of notches. Now, one thing you should know about this knife, it has a 3/4 tang. Oh, how do you like my bushcraft club? Yeah, we're all cavemen. So because of the 3/4 tang, right, I wouldn't recommend trying to pound it through thick, heavy hardwood or logs or anything. As you can see, I'm just making some really thin little kindling sticks there, and it's fine for that little task, but you got to use common sense, all right? Don't try to pound it through some really tough log or something. And most of my bushcrafters carry a hatchet for a heavier log, but there, if you want to make little kindling sticks like that, it's fine for that. Here is the sheath that it came with. It is a molded plastic sheath. It's got a belt loop there. It does hold the knife in securely, and it's easy to free it. Right now I am left-handed, but just for you, I I put it on the belt on the right side, so that's what it might look like if you were to carry it on your belt. Here it is cutting up some meat. This is a hanger steak from the farmer's market, and look how it glides through. You know, pretty much effortlessly. Yeah, so if you have to cut up your dinner or process an animal in the out of doors, this can cut organic matter. Here it is on some paper. Now this is not initial sharpness, but I did resharpen it to basically be as sharp as it was out of the box, which was very sharp. Yeah, Mora is known for giving you a very sharp knife right out of the box. Okay, we got some useful size comparisons. From the bottom, we've got the cans bowl, the 510, the robust, and the 511. So notice, of all these, the 510 is definitely very narrow and very light, even compared to the other Moras, so very easy to carry. Now, Mora has a lot of affordable knives, and they have designs for pretty much every use, okay? So in the text description box underneath this video, I'm going to have a full list of all those Moras that I'm showing and more. Maybe some new models, some stuff you didn't know was out there. So check out those links in the text description box and try to do your normal shopping and browsing through those links. It has a very comfortable handle. It's a wicked slicer. It's good for whittling and woodwork. It's very lightweight and narrow, so it's very handy. It's extremely easy to carry as well. The best thing about it is the price, though. $15 is extremely reasonable, and I do feel like I more than got my money's worth with this knife. In fact, even if you just used this in your kitchen, like as just a kitchen utility knife, you could easily spend twice as much as this knife to buy just like a little paring knife, and I guarantee the little paring knife would not have as good a quality of steel as the high carbon steel they use on this knife, right? So yeah, excellent knife. Don't hesitate to pick one up. If you don't have one, yeah, go ahead and grab one, definitely. Now, if you enjoy videos like this, where the video maker gives you information about the item as they demonstrate some of its uses, feel free to subscribe and, of course, shop through the links provided to help support the channel. This has been We All Juggle Knives. I'm out.